If you predictably binge when you drink, then you're in the habit of telling yourself you need more alcohol than everybody else to get the same effect. Here's what I wish I'd known about what it really means to have a high tolerance for alcohol. By the way, I'm Colleen, and I'm a drinking coach helping high achieving professional women reduce their alcohol consumption by 80%. There's a link in my bio if you want a free consultation. So, having a high tolerance for alcohol is not actually a sign of genetic superiority or stellar liver functioning or a hollow leg. It just means that you have trained your brain to compensate for the depressive effects of alcohol so you don't get so relaxed you forget to breathe. That's why you're still able to walk and talk like a rock star when all the one drink wonders have gone home and gone to bed. Tolerance is actually a sign that your baseline levels of dopamine are below normal, which is why you think you crave alcohol, but you don't really need a drink. You need dopamine. Think of the dopamine levels in your brain like water levels in your bathtub. If you start making really big waves when you're in the tub, some of the water is going to spill out. The more often you do that, the less water you have in your tub. Alcohol makes big waves in your dopamine. It spikes your dopamine levels up to 10 times higher than normal everyday activities. The more you use alcohol to boost your dopamine, the more spills out of the tub, so to speak, and the less you have for normal everyday activities. Low dopamine leaves you feeling apathetic, anxious, and agitated. Everything starts to annoy you, and everyone around you starts to feel like a pain in the ass. The lower your baseline levels of dopamine, the stronger your cravings are for alcohol, because your brain knows that alcohol is the fastest way to fix this problem, which means that you're not actually drinking to get high. You're drinking because not drinking feels bad. Now, reducing your alcohol consumption will recalibrate your dopamine and reset your tolerance. But it's also more complicated than that, because dopamine is also tied to the story you're telling yourself. And as long as you think that more drinking will make you feel better, resisting the urge will be a problem. The solution is to relearn how to enjoy yourself doing other activities. Cooking, sitting out on the patio, hanging out with friends. And I want to be clear that this is not a black and white issue. You don't have to stop drinking altogether. Just delay your first drink and start doing other things for 5 to 15 minutes at a time. Building healthier habits is a lot easier than breaking the bad ones. So aim for about a 5% improvement each week. Save and hit the follow.